Hydraulic fracturing, or fracking, is a process by which a high-pressure fluid cocktail is used to fracture bedrock and improve access to pockets of natural gas. Before the process begins, the potential driller looks for sites that are above pockets of natural gas and near existing natural hydraulic fractures. They then drill a wellbore, either fully vertical or first vertical and then horizontal to near, but not to the existing fracture. The driller then injects a mixture of chemicals into the hole under high pressure. The exact mixture of chemicals is considered proprietary information. As the pressure builds, it will eventually induce cracks in the surrounding rock strata, some of which will come in contact with the natural hydraulic fracture and allow the driller greater access to the natural gas inside. The drillers also introduce a propant into the hole to prevent the formed cracks from closing after the fluid recedes. The highly volatile fracking fluid is then pushed back through the original hole that was drilled by back pressure due to the natural gas and reclaimed for disposal.
Recently, in 2008, it has been discovered that there are encased shale basins deep underground in North Carolina. Oil and gas companies have come wanting to extract this gas, but current laws in North Carolina are keeping them from doing the drilling that they want, which is horizontal hydraulic fracturing. Other states, such as Pennsylvania and others in the Midwest where this fracking has already occurred, have reported many health, environmental, and economic concerns with these projects. North Carolina's groundwater is even closer to these basins than in other states, and this is the most densely populated area where fracking has ever been proposed. Groups such as Clean Water for North Carolina are very concerned, and others in the state should be as well, especially those in Stokes, Rockingham, Granville, Orange, Durham, Chatham, Wake, Lee, Moore, Richmond, Montgomery, Anson, Davie, and Yadkin counties, where the biggest shale basins are located. We have to keep these oil and gas companies from changing the current laws.
Although many argue that hydraulic fracturing will help our economy in North Carolina, it will in fact cause more health concerns. Toxins coming off the drill will sneak its way into the water. Additives used in fracturing fluids include toxic substances such as benzene, which causes cancer and bone marrow failure, and lead, which damages the nervous system and causes brain disorders. The New York Times has reported radiation in hydraulic fracturing wastewater being released into the rivers of Pennsylvania. Individuals who were exposed to such radiation shared symptoms of fatigue, fevers, vomiting, nosebleeds, dizziness, low blood pressure, and even seizures. Philadelphia is located near shale formations in which hydraulic fracturing is happening. There, the Environmental Protection Agency has tested its drinking water and found elevated levels of iodine-131. The National Cancer Institute has reported that children exposed to iodine-131 may have an increased risk of thyroid cancer. Of 6 states, there has been 1,000 incidents of groundwater contamination, which poses a bigger threat to us.
In order to resolve this issue to minimize pollution, the hydraulic fracturing companies could create barriers to prevent the fluid from dissipating into the environment.